Right, welcome back to the Techno Reviewer. Now, I have got a video for you today. That is something that most of you have been waiting for. It's about the Odin Pro, and it says here Super Pack. So I bought the Odin Pro Super Pack. Now, what is the Super Pack? Well, the Super Pack is basically everything that comes with the Odin Pro, every accessory, every cable, everything. It's full. Now, I had recorded this video. Well, I was meant to record this video some time ago, but I didn't because I didn't know how to do it, how to start it. And I'm going to show you now. Well, this is when I first received it, what I had to do to get it. This is it. So DHL contacted me not long ago, today obviously about an hour ago, and told me that they could not make the delivery of my Odin because well, I live in a remote area and they couldn't make it today and they were going to make it tomorrow. Now, because I work not far from where the driver was, he agreed to for me to go and meet him to pick up the parcel, and here it is in its full glory. This is the parcel as it come, and I have to admit I was quite surprised of how big it is. It's quite big. So yeah, let's do an unboxing. So yeah. Back to the studio. Yeah, I just wanted to say that. As you can see from the video, I was really happy about receiving the Odin Pro. In fact, I went all the way to meet the driver to get it as early as possible, so I could do the unboxing. And I would have been one of the first to actually load the video because, well, I was one of the first people to support the project and buy this console, hence the reason why I would have received it first. Well, not first, obviously not before Taki, because Taki always gets things first. I don't know how, but I would have been one of the first to have received it. So this has been sitting for nearly, what is it today? Or the 13th, so nearly a month. Well, I'm not going to say a month, but close enough. Probably a month actually. A good part of 3 weeks. It's been sitting for 3 weeks in the box, and I've got a box behind me. But before I do that, roll the intro. Now, I've got the box right here, and it's quite a big box. What's the focusing doing? Okay, so let me just turn to this camera so you can see how big the box is. And yeah, well, it's got my address, so never mind. If you want to send me some stuff, well, send me some stuff. Now, this is the box that it came in, and it's huge. It's massive. It's big. I think I'm going to have to reposition that camera so it picks up here, because I want to show you everything. And with some magic, I have repositioned the camera up there so it can record this. So the way that you can tell now is that I've got this massive, it's a huge box. I'm surprised how big the box is. When I received this, I was like, well, what have I got here? Because it's huge. So I knew that it was going to be the Odin Pro because, well, I didn't order anything else from China. And then there was like this hint. Well, you can't really tell because it's, I don't know, is it going to focus? But it says Odin there, so I was like, yep, it's definitely it. So let's go ahead and open this. It's going to be a quick unboxing. I'm not going to be doing an actual switch on. I'm not going to power on the device, and I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to set it up. It is literally going to show you what it comes with when you order the Odin Pro Super Pack. And let's see if I can get everything opened. So it's presented in the box in this way, and you've got everything that is shown is as it comes. I did open the pack before because I want to make sure that everything was in the pack, but I will take everything out and show you piece by piece what's inside. Obviously, well, this is just foam to protect the device, and we put that to the side, or put it down there somewhere. So we get the foam out, and the first piece of foam is this, and well, the one that was it. But inside here you get 2 adapters. Obviously we're in Italy and we have the European style plug, so they've given us some well, it's basically like a universal adapter thing, but it's for China plug to the Schuko adapter, which is, it's supposed to be a German plug, but anyway, it's a European plug, and we've got this in Italy, which is fine because we have the adapters for this. And you get 2 of them, and we'll see why in a minute. We also get this box, which I'll open in a sec. I'll put that to the side. I'll put that here. Hello, you can tell what it is already? Yes, you can. Then we get more foam. Get the foam to the side. We've got this, which is a 22.5 watt charger. And it's a normal charger, yes, and it's a 22.5 watt adaptive quick charger, which is fine. We'll put that to the side. Then we've got a case. Oh, it's quite a nice feel case, which is really nice. Then we've got some headphones. Nothing spectacular. They have the Apple style earpod style. They're called Python G601 Plus. You know that we've got like these 601 numbers and things like that. It's a bit like if we go for like Logitech that has this G502, which is, it's a fantastic mouse, by the way, but yeah, I'm not to show that. Then we get an HDMI to micro HDMI cable. And I know it's a micro HDMI cable because I know it is. It kind of looks like a micro USB, but it's a micro HDMI cable. And we get that, which is, well, it's always nice. Then we get this box. And this is Odin. This is the console. And put that to the side. So in the super pack, we actually get quite a bit of stuff, which is really nice because it's nice to get stuff. I'll put that to the side, and let's show what everything is again. Got a lot of stuff, haven't we? So, starting with the case. Well, inside the case, because it doesn't stop there. What we get, because inside the case, we open this, and we also get a nice glass screen protector, which is really nice, and it's very smart of them to have put that in in the case because, well, it could have smashed. Then we get a transparent plastic protective case. Let's open this. All the static, yeah. And it's got a hinged design, so you put the case in there and then close it, and it protects it. I might fit this on, and it's got the cutouts for the buttons at the back, so it's really nice, really good. What else do we get? Well, nothing else. This is the case. One thing that I noticed, in fact, my friend that I mentioned a lot of quite a few times, Matteo noticed something, and he says, "Well, why do you have Nintendo Switch cartridge placement thing?" And in fact it is, because my son has the Nintendo Switch, well I have as well, but we've got a Nintendo Switch and we've got a case that looks identical to this, apart from the fact that it's this appears to be designed slightly wider and larger perhaps to accommodate this, but it's not that much bigger than a Switch, so fair enough. Oh yeah, so we've got the glass protector, we've got the case, we got the adapters. Well, we know about the adapters, and that's that, and that. We've got, well, should I really have to open? Nah, I'm not going to open this. This is just a standard charger. Why would I want to open a charger? We know about the cable, we know about the headphones, well, the normal headphones, so put that to the side. And we've got two main events. We've got the Super Dock, which is the dock for the Odin Pro, or actually the light, the base, they all fit inside here. And it's the Super Dock. It's a 15-in-1 dock for the Odin Pro, and it allows you to play games with the controllers, native controllers of the consoles. Let's open it. And we get the dock itself. Put that to the side. We get some paper, which has Chinese writing on this side, and I think, yeah, it has English writing on that side. Like every console that comes out of China, they have now both Chinese and English. And it says here, important, what is it? Can you read that? Yes. Please power on Super Dock first before Odin was plugged in. I suppose plugged. Before Odin was plugged. Yes, we all like to plug. Yeah, I'm assuming it's because it has to start, because this actually has quite an interesting way of working. And more foam, but then we get a nice USB Type-C to Type-C cable. It's quite thick, so must have quite a big power draw, doesn't it? Big power delivery. And indeed it does, because I've never seen a charger, well, I've never owned a charger like this. This is, and if that is true, it's amazing, a 65 watts charger. It's quite hefty actually, it's pretty heavy. And it's really nice, got like the Chinese prongs that fold out. There you go. But it's fine. So we've got the 65 watt charger, and it has a USB-A, and then it has two USB Type-C ports. And I do have to admit that it's really, really nice. Very well built, very hefty, very nice. I hope it lasts, because it's a very nice charger. So I'll put that in there for now. My assumption is that it does need that kind of power, because otherwise they wouldn't give that kind of adapter. So we'll put that there. And I haven't forgot about this camera. Now, this is the Super Dock. And you're ready. This is it. It's about the same size as the Nintendo Switch dock. In fact, it really, I do think that that's exactly what they were going for. With the difference that it has a plastic window at the front. And that's because you can actually dock the Odin in here and still have the video out from the Odin. However, it has some very, very nice features. Now let's just zoom in. Okay, so we don't need to have everything else because the box is out now. Now, what do we have? We have two Nintendo 64 ports, and then we've got one and two Nintendo GameCube ports. We have one HDMI port on this side. We have two USB, I'm gonna say USB 3, yeah, two USB 3 ports. They are blue, but sometimes, you know, they will, you can tell they're blue, but sometimes they just have the color blue, and then they haven't actually got the pins for USB 3. But this one, it does. At the back, that's even more ports, because we have a Ethernet port, which for online gaming, it's really good. We have three more USB 3 ports,
We have a USB Type-C port, and I'm assuming this is for power. And then we've got another HDMI. So we've got two HDMIs. So I'm not sure at this moment what the reason is, but there is quite a few HDMI ports. And there is a backplate that comes off here, and that's because you can fit an SSD and hard drive in here, 2.5-inch hard drive, so that you can power on and have more gaming with more games, more storage, which is really good. And then we've got another port at the top, and that's the micro HDMI port. And now I really don't understand why there is three HDMI ports, because we know that this is an HDMI port because it fits the HDMI cable. But why do we have three? I mean, I have a dual monitor setup here, and most games run on one monitor, so why would you have a triple monitor setup with three HDMI ports? I really don't understand this, but I don't know. Only time will tell when we then plug in the console and actually play on it. That's not what we're going to be doing now, and let's go to the main event. Well, I said that was the main event. That was not the main event. This is the main event. This is the Odin Pro console, and that is a beautiful logo, and I don't know if they come out with it just because, but this was a project that they actually released for Indiegogo, and they had and I've got the page on the screen. Unfortunately I can't show you, I haven't recorded that, but if I go onto the page, it tells me that this package that I bought was €317, which equals to about £300 or £290, somewhere in that region. Let's call it about $320. So you're looking at about £300, $300, and that was what it come with everything. It sold a total of 1,439 units, which is really good. And when I bought it, there was still about 1,000 left, so I was in the first 400 that bought it. And it shows you everything that comes with the console. So yeah, obviously we've got the Pro model here, which the specs are a Qualcomm Snapdragon SD845. Obviously it's not as powerful as for example my Galaxy Fold 888, but it's still a powerful processor. It has the quad-core Cairo Gold 2.8 gigahertz processor with another quad-core Cairo Silver 1.8 gigahertz processor. It has an Adreno 630 GPU. This one is the 8 GB of LPDDR4 RAM model with 128 gig of well, it says UFS 2.1 storage, which is, well, it's fine. It's TF card. It's normal SD card speed. It also has an SD card slot as well. It has a Full HD 1080p display, which is absolutely amazing to have a Full HD display on a portable console at the moment, especially coming from China. That's what I meant. It's a 5.98-inch display, so let's call it a 6-inch. Yeah, the resolution is 1080x1920. 16:9 ratio display, and it's got Dragon Trail glass. I think it's the way that they call it to copy Gorilla Glass, because they couldn't really use Gorilla Glass, could they? This version, for some reason, the Pro model comes with Android 10, whereas the Lite comes with Android 11, and I'm not sure why that is. Perhaps it's well, it must be something to do with, well, it is the CPU anyway, isn't it? So, however, this does support quick charge 3.0, 4.0 and 4.0 plus, so it's very good. Has a 6,000 milliamp hour battery, and, well, the size says it's 224 millimeters by 95 millimeters by 15 millimeters. Whether that is something that you're interested in knowing, that is what it is. It comes with a nice big chunky USB cable, and this time the end is purple, which is I've never seen a purple USB cable, but that's pretty nice. let's put that in the box. It's a shame because I have all these nice USB Type-C cables, but I never really get to use them because I've always got my Type-C cable. Yeah, at the back of the box it tells you the spec that I've just mentioned. Let's put that there. Let's move that out. Oh, all these bags. I don't know what to do with all these plastic bags. And this is what you've been waiting for. I was trying to do a nice peel out the console, but didn't really get to do it. So this is the console, which is really nice. And as an unboxing, like I said, I'm not going to be powering on at this time. Or am I? Let's have a look. Should I? Should I dare? Should I? Let's dare. Look at that. Look at the beauty. The display is absolutely gorgeous. It has a fantastic resolution. There is no light bleed that I can tell, that I can see. It has a very good response, a very good refresh rate for an LCD panel like this. Obviously I can tell this because I've used it before. And it comes with its with normal Android OS, which is Android 10, and with a few emulators installed. As you can tell, I've just loaded one just to have a look, and then it has its own. It actually has a mode, which is, where is it? Odin launcher, and this is supposed to be the launcher that you comes with, so then you can load all of your well, you can change the layout and have the various applications so you can navigate easily with the joysticks. But this is for another video. So what does it come with? Well, it has very nice triggers. These aren't clicky button triggers, but they are what they're called, magnetic. They're not, I can't remember the name of them, but anyway, they are very nice triggers. We have the L1 and R1 buttons placed at the top, so you can easily switch between the two. The console itself feels very nice, and as your middle finger actually falls right onto these buttons, which is really nice. So as you're playing games, you have these programmable buttons at the back, so you can easily have different functions. We've got a home button at the top here. We've got L3 and R3 buttons, which work. These are the they feel slightly like the Switch joysticks, but not as much. I don't know, they don't feel as much, but they're very close. The A, B, X, Y buttons are very nice, very clicky. They feel very nice. The D-pad is also very nice. This obviously the XYAB or BAXY buttons, whatever you want to call them, they have a DOM switch. Not DOM switch. They have it's not a DOM switch. It's the DOM rubber, conductive rubber, which is very nice, and it feels very nice, very sturdy. However, the directional button actually has a DOM switch, which you can actually feel or hear. And it's a very nice, very tactile, very comfortable in your thumb. You can actually feel the difference between the directions. So the direction is very nice. The select and start buttons are normal, again, conductive rubber. At the bottom we've got the speakers, which are nicely placed, and you don't cover them up. So these are, when you have the console in your hand, these grills kind of still get left open. This is really good because if you want to be playing with your headphones on, the headphone jack is at the bottom, so all the cabling is at the bottom. In fact, both the the USB Type-C and the headphone jack is at the bottom of the console, so it allows for easier play. At the top we have the power button, which is here. Then we've got a volume rocker. And then we've got this massive vent, and then we've got two covers. One of them, well, actually it's one cover, and with these covers are the HDMI, which is again is the micro HDMI, and then we've got a TF card slot, which I've already placed my gaming TF card, which is I'll put a 512 in there. I haven't loaded any games yet because, well, that's for another video. Like I said, I was trying to get it nice and loaded for you, but not yet. Now the nice thing about this is that it's got obviously the exhaust vent at the top, as you can tell, but obviously the inlet is at the bottom. And the nice thing is, because it's raised, even if you put this down, if you place it down, airflow still travels underneath, gets inside the fan here. When you've got this in your hand, you don't cover the vent up. There is no way that you can accidentally cover it up while you're playing games. So airflow travels through here and comes out of the top, which is really, really good. You don't want hot air coming anywhere else, like where you're playing games. You don't want it to come from the sides, you don't want it to come from underneath, and it's perfect. Now the Pro model also comes with these light, these lights, which if I switch it on, you can tell that it's on, which is really, really nice. You've got this light up joysticks. I don't know if you can tell. Well, actually you should be able to. It's not very visible, but it is. And that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else that I've missed. And be sure to follow my next video, because my next video is going to be a teardown of this. Obviously I need to see what's inside, because, well, I want to see what's inside, and I'm sure you do as well. So coming back to this camera, which I very rarely use it. I should be using this one because, well, it's there and it records. Now this console is really nice. I got the white model, and it's very, very, very comfortable to hold, and I hope that it's also comfortable to play with, because it's nice to have a product like this that comes out of China. This is possibly the nicest thing I've seen in a long time. In fact, now I'm gonna get haters for this, but I think that this is probably going to be as good as a Nintendo Switch in respect of quality. What do you think? So this has been the Techno Review. I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and, well, everything else that comes with it. There is buttons at the bottom. Just click them, do something, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.